Hey,
Hey, Jen.
how you
Good
doing?
morning, Jen.
Why are you laughing?
Girl, that hair is.
Yes,
Woo.
H2 grow.
Yes, H2 grow. Look how my hair is growing.
It out, y'all. Yes, welcome,
It looks good.
everybody. Thank you. You look good too, my friend. So we are continuing our conversation about young girls and their moms caring for their hair. What
hmm
you want to touch bases on this time around? So you get started so we can.
Well, I was reading something and you mentioned, which I already know from studying, and you mentioned inflammation of the scalp when we're braiding our young girls' hair,
Yeah.
and how it creates inflammation, red bumps, um,
As
psoriasis, dry scalp.
pustules, little
Yes,
bumps like that.
yes. Um,
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Join in.
It made me think of when we was growing up. You know how some girls wasn't able to um they was wearing the tight braids and ponytails, and then they was losing their edges real fast, and it made me think of how even when we was young, how we would do tight braids and ponytails, and how some girls aren't able to do those things, and then they edges was very fine and thin as we grew up.
Yes, for sure.
And some of them have not recovered from when we was young
Yeah,
girls.
I have some clients like that as well. So
Yeah, so
the conversation, you guys, is about the foundation that we set from home as
yes,
moms. Even my dad
yes,
got some dads that are actually taking care of their daughters,
yes,
and they need
yes,
guidance of where would I take my child to get proper hair care and things like that. So we say by referral, looking at someone else's hair that looks actually healthy, there isn't hair loss in edges and things like that. You want to ask questions, right? So
yes,
for me, I have a daughter. She's 8 years old, and it started from baby. We have to also realize with children, you create a routine and a habit. So if they see their parents doing something specific, then it's going to trickle down to the child. So if the mother wears a lot of extensions and braids and wigs and things like that, you're setting the tone that that's okay. Not saying it's not okay, because we like what we like, but what I'm saying is for young girls or babies that are growing up, you want to give them the foundation of taking care of the foundation first, which if I don't have hair, which is the foundation, how can I style it? How can I go and get braids? How can I do all these lovely things that I see my mom is currently doing? So we just wanted to bring that attention out there that our babies, if we're going to braid their hair, be mindful of the tension. Uh, I personally don't think I would add any form of extensions to a 2-year-old, 4-year-old. No, I'm not doing it. But everyone is different, and you have some moms that just can't do hair, and I get it, right? So you just maybe want to reduce how tight it's in their hair, how much you're putting in the hair, how long it is in the hair, what products you choose to put with braiding the hair, because now we realize certain edge controls, certain pomades, you're not looking at the ingredients, can also cause irritation. It can also cause other elements and things that we found that are in these ingredients.
yes,
So it's a very, very wide topic, but we just want you guys to be mindful and know that it starts from home. We have to have the, the confidence and being okay and loving yourself where you are. Like if God gave me 2 inches of hair and it couldn't grow as much for me, and my self-esteem, and around my mom, she was a person that wore her hair short, she wore it long, she wore it whatever made her look
yeah,
good that fit her. Right? Because in
yeah,
hairstyle, we learn artistry, artistry of facial shapes. So you have
Yeah.
round hair, you have diamond, and there's certain ways that we style those looks so that you can't emphasize on what you don't like. Diamond
Yes.
shape, top to your chin, from chin to chin, from the top of your head, from cheek to cheek, and the top of your head to your chin. A square is like a box. You're cut off like a square, or you have a rounded off face. So there's different styles that stylists are trained to learn how to create the shape to fit your face. So we have to get with our cosmetologists, licensed professionals that really are love of their craft, and they've taken the time to understand the skill set of why we do what we do. They call us magicians. We can't make magic with everybody, but I swear we do a fantastic job to be able to make you look like somebody different, or to enhance your beauty, or keep you where you are. So that's just something that I wanted to share. So is there anything that you wanted to add, Patricia?
Well, I remember a young lady who, I can't remember her name, but she did braids for young girls, and she did a beautiful job. So what she did was she would start off with their hair and then add the extensions on the end. I thought that was a unique way of adding extensions or synthetics to the hair at the end, where, and she wasn't braiding tight, and it was very neat. And I thought that was a nice way to braid young girls' hair.
For sure.
You know, to add the extensions at the end was unique. Yeah.
Right. So, and
And
not
then,
your moms or
yeah, we're not bashing, because I remember growing up, well, our parents probably was at work early, or like my parents, they went to work early in the morning. So we had to fend for ourselves. So a lot of times I had to end up doing my own hair,
right,
or putting it in a ponytail, or my mom would do it the night before and then you tie it down. But as I became older, I was able to do my own hair. But child, every weekend, every Saturday, I was at the salon getting a roller set and sitting under that heating cap every week, because my mom wasn't a person to do hair, so she made sure that I was at the right place to get my hair done. So either my aunt was doing it or I was at the salon. So I would always go to the salon, get a shampoo, roller set, and I would wear the roller set to the end of the week, something like that.
right. Oh my gosh. I have mom and dad, so I had plaits with ribbons and bows. I was like, oh gosh, Lord. So at a certain point, I think at like 5 or 6 years old, I just told my mom, give me 2 braids, 1 ponytail, 2 ponytails. You can put the plait, you can put the beads and the bows. Okay, but just please don't give me 50 pigtails. I used to just be like, oh my goodness. So we also want to give our kids styles that's going to make them not feel ashamed of themselves amongst these nuanced kids. You know what I mean? Because I can't, it baffles me how I'm seeing elementary students with lace fronts.
I've never seen that.
I'm like, oh my.
But see, you have to drop Kendall off the school, so you see more than I do, So I've never seen a young lady with a lace front.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like kids. I've never seen the kids. I might have seen the teenagers, but not.
Fifth graders, fourth graders. We're wearing.
Wow.
It's scary because we really are seeing a lot of hair loss, traction, alopecia, because of our choices in hairstyling based upon what other people are wearing and how you feel and what you think you need to look like to fit in.
Yeah.
So it all starts from, and we got to be able to find a group that you can celebrate with that can support. If you're not that confident, then find a support group that can give you more encouragement, or give you the tools and the information to support the growth of your child's what we call hygiene and beauty. So that's what I would say, because it's out there. Or even Pat and I, we feel like that's a place in space that's near and dear to us too. So I'm always getting moms asking for tips on products and curl density. Do you think this is the right age for a relaxer? And I feel like we have such great technology and products now that you don't really have to get a relaxer at a young age. You don't, but I get it. But if you're gonna seek that, I really feel like it shouldn't start until after they've gone through puberty. That's my personal opinion, because a lot happens at that time when you start adding chemicals and things like that to a young lady's hair, that you're just creating an onset of trauma down the road. So that's just one of my personal opinions. Everybody's able to do what you choose to do. I do feel like if you do say, oh my gosh, I can't manage the hair and naturally ain't it, I can't find anybody, you want to wait till after puberty. That's my personal opinion. So.
Also as parents, we have to be mindful of, like Jen would say, the textures, the different textures of the hair, if it's fine, medium, or coarse, because kids with fine hair, you definitely want to pay attention to the styles we choose for their hair, because the weight of extensions, it pulls and break, and that's where the edges and things start popping. So yes, we want to pay attention to that as well.
For sure.
Yeah, we want to pay attention, because what I could do to my hair, a person with fine hair cannot do.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
we wanna have self-esteem and know what our hair can handle, or what I could do versus what Jen can do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So those are the things we have to think about, because we might have two young ladies or two kids or two little girls one might have coarse hair, one might have fine hair, and we're trying to do their hair the same. You have to be careful of the one who have fine hair.
Right.
That one who have coarse hair, you probably could do anything to it,
right,
and nothing happens. But the one with the fine hair, you want to pay attention to how tight we're pulling and braiding and those things. So yeah.
The product choices. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, the product choices. Yeah.
Product choices of what we're using to actually create to set the foundation for the style. So we have a lot of moms and dads that don't even know what to start with based on the curl type, because your texture is different from your curl type, and a lot of us are confused with fine, medium, and coarse. Really just describes the size of the strand of the hair. When I do X, Y, and Z to it, what will happen to that strand? If I put chemicals to that strand, fine, medium, and coarse, how long would I be processing color or a chemical?
Yes.
That's curl and density, that's different. Then you got fabric. Does my hair feel like wool, satin, or cotton, or silk? That's different, because each of those require a different type of product. If my curl is a loose curl, I can't use a heavy cream that I would use on a person that has a coil. So yes, it's a lot of intricacy. I'm a specialist in hair loss and natural hair, but I actually also do all types of hair, and I do chemicals as well. But my main focus at this point, because more people come in natural, or I'm switching them because of a situation, and the natural hair can actually handle more manipulation than if I had a relaxer and I got hair loss, or I got a relaxer hair loss. I rather deal with the natural hair with color and that's all we're dealing with. And then you got hair loss. So we're just working with the hair loss because there's no chemical. So things play a factor. And then we didn't even add if something internally is going on. That's a whole nother.
Yeah.
So hair loss comes from all different parts of life and situations and age and stress and health. So we're here as trichologists, hair loss specialists that specialize in hair and scalp dysfunctions. We created our product line, H2 Grow Rejuvenation System, which is a healthy hair care system, as well as a rejuvenating hair growth system. So we're talking to you to educate you just on the knowledge that we have. So we're here to answer questions and have a conversation and have a dialogue with you guys so that you can feel supported. Because a lot of us don't feel supported. Even with all TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, we're watching everybody doing things, but you want to make sure you're looking at somebody that's licensed, professional, that's giving you proper information and education on maintaining and caring your hair. It's very important. Hairstylists, we tend to get treated not like professionals, but we had to go to school and we had to learn the science of hair, the theory of hair before we could even touch anybody's hair. So it will make your life better if you get with someone that actually has the skill set and the knowledge and the license behind them that could help support, guide you to a healthier journey with your hair. So hopefully.
Yeah. And you know, what? I saw a male, I guess his wife is black and he's white. You know, he educated himself and asked questions about his daughter mixed hair. I thought that was so cute. Like, how do I style her hair because it's big and curly like yours? So he took classes on
I think that's
how to take care of his daughter's hair. So, because I guess the mom goes to work early or whatever, or maybe he's a home dad or however. But anyway, I thought that was cute that he took the time to find out about his daughter's hair.
So, because now you're talking about a biracial child that has to deal with a mixed texture. We're not sure what the complexion is. So there are so many things that's different, and then you have trouble with dealing with a hair type that you've never been introduced to. So you need to properly educate you and give you the guidance, give you the right tools and the right products so that you can achieve the style without damaging the hair. Because when we start damaging the hair, it's very hard to bring the hair back if it's in a severe state. So.
Yeah. So this is interesting. I mean, we could go on and on about kids, hair, adults, what to do, what not to do, because as I'm doing a roller set, because I deal with more chemical hair, as I'm doing a roller set, if I find that my client has fine hair, I roll her with straight water. No straight water, no mousse, no nothing. But someone with heavier hair, thicker course, I could use some mousse for her and roll it, So those are the things that we have to pay attention to, the texture, the course, the fineness and the course of the hair.
Right.
So,
Great.
But we can go on and on, but we have to work today.
And we both love hair, passionate about
hair.
So we're here. Reach out to us. What's our saying, Patricia?
Be patient and stay consistent.
H2 Grow. We appreciate your support. We're here for education. We're here to help you understand what it is you're doing and give you the right guidance. And we have great products to support that journey as well. So I thank you all and continue to keep filling yourself up with knowledge to empower yourself so that you can be better to yourself and to your children and whomever that you're helping that has issues or needs support with just getting your hair done. So
Yes.
happy Friday. Great.
Happy Friday.
Great conversation, Trisha. I enjoyed it. DM us, reach out. If there's something you want us to talk about, let us know. We'll talk about it. If not, we're going to bring something to you anyway, because as of March, we're going to start talking about spring solstice, coming from out of winter to spring, the things that the problems that we have and the solutions that we need to create to support that transition into the season of spring. And it's also Lent. People are fasting and detoxing and giving up something for for Lent. So
we're going to bring Dr. Max back in March.
Yeah.
So he can help us with that, the detoxing and all that good stuff.
And the purpose and the reason and the best based upon each individual, because it's an individual journey, and not everybody is going to follow the same detox rules, right? So, but it's doing something to better your body and better yourself. With healthy hair, healthy skin, healthy nails, you have to have a good inside as well. And it's all about the things that we're consuming into our bodies. So I'm looking forward to that conversation topic. For everybody, I start my 21-day detox the end of March, summer solstice. So I will be documenting those things on Just Relax Salon as well, because I'm into healthy hair care, and we have to be an example for ourselves to be able to be an example for you guys as well. So,
well, thanks for joining. We will see you guys next Friday.
Yeah. Until then, you guys have a good day.
Good day. Be safe.
Take care.
Okay, Jen. Jen, have a beautiful day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.